So hey guys, the match has just finished, hasn't it? And Wolves' European dream is over, at least for this season, and obviously for next season. At the end of the day, the first thing I'm going to say before I get on to talking about the game, at the start of the season, most of us Wolves fans, if we're honest, would have taken, with the squad that we had, getting into Europe, starting when we did, if I would have taken a top half finish and getting to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. We've finished 7th in the league, goal difference from 6, and we've got to the quarterfinals. And we've lost 1-0 to a Sevilla team that knows how to win this competition. They've won it 5 times. And I'm, like all of you probably watching this, I'm incredibly disappointed and sad. I really wanted us to get to the final. I really believed we could do it. I thought even up until the goal we could. But in all fairness, tonight, Sevilla just completely outclassed us. They were the better team pretty much throughout. I mean, the stats don't lie. They've had 12 or 13,000 corners to our zip 0 non-corner. They've had 77% possession to our 23%. They've had 3 times as many passes, 4 times as many completed passes, and they've got that goal. Wolves have defended manfully. Nunes set the team up 3-5-2, which I thought was the right decision. He played Traore up front, which I didn't particularly think would happen. I would have thought he'd have played Jota and then brought Traore on. Saying that, Traore caused all sorts of problems in the first half, especially the first half hour. That burst that he made to get the penalty, absolutely fantastic. And then Raul Jimenez, you just put your house on him to score a penalty. He never, well, he very, very rarely misses, doesn't he? He puts it in. And you're thinking Raul's going to do the same again. And it's a poor penalty by Raul standards. I think in terms of the penalty, the keeper has done him. Last night in the United game, Bruno Fernandes with his little hop, skip and a jump, he knew the keeper was going to wait for him. He just blasted it into the net. I think probably Raul should have done something similar. He tried to, his normal thing. He normally does hit it to the right. He wasn't as far into the corner as he normally puts it. It's a nice height and the keeper saved it. And that was our chance, really. 1-0 up. We don't tend to lose games, as happened against Olympiacos. And we didn't score. We've continued to create opportunities after that, but there were fewer and fewer between. We've come out for the first 5 minutes of the second half sharp, and then after that, it's just been literally wave upon wave upon wave of severe attacks. Wolves standing firm, repelling. They never really hurt us for all the possession that they've had, Sevilla. But eventually, if you get that much sort of possession, balls coming into the box, sooner or later, one's going to go in the net. With the amount of crosses coming into the box, you can't deal with all of them. It's a good thing. It's come down that side. Ruben Vinagre, they've got at him all night. He's a good young lad. He's a great prospect. He's not Johnny Otto defensively. He hasn't he looks nervous at that thing. He's still learning his trade, and he's obviously going to get better. But losing Johnny Otto on that left wing back position, they've targeted it, and eventually the cross has come from that. And it's one of those headers. If you, with the delivery in the ball, if you glance it, Patricio can do nothing to save it. Wolves haven't really even managed to bounce back from that. We've had, as I say, we've not even had a corner in the whole game. So all you can say is well done to Sevilla. I'm going to give my man of the match because of the defensive performance to Willy Bolly. You know, I've got my T-shirt on, my Proud Wolf T-shirt. I am proud, even though we've got knocked out and I'm disappointed. I am proud of how far we've come, but we've shown today how far short we are of being a really, really, really top side. And the worry is for me now, we haven't got European football. There is a silver line, I'll come on to this next year. The likes of Raul Jimenez, Traore, Neves, Jota, all of those, will they be more tempted away next season to get European football because we haven't got it? They've given little service. Wolves have got to hang on to them pretty much, and we've got to try and strengthen the team. We can't weaken the team and go backwards. If there's one silver lining that I will take out of this, is that if there's 1 year not to be in Europe next year, possibly is next year, because obviously with the pandemic, you don't know what's going to happen with the travel restrictions and whether they'll be able to go anyway. But it is disappointing. And it also means that obviously Wolves can concentrate, have the breaks and have a real good go at trying to improve our league position if we keep the squad and we can build on it. And then we can try and push, for that top 6, 5, 4 position, and maybe have a run at a proper run at the FA Cup and get that. It's just disappointing, isn't it, that it's worked out that way. But guys, take the positives. It's been 13 months, 59, 60 games. We've not had European football for 40-something years. It's 48 years. It won't be that long again. Nuno needs to get his new contract. We need to keep the squad together as much as we can. We need to build and strengthen at the wing-back positions, another midfielder, and we need another strong striker as well. And obviously that defensive side where Saiz plays. If we do that, we can build and go again next season, and then hopefully get European football again the year after. So listen, guys, let me know how you feel in the comments below. Disappointed, I am, but you've got to take the season as a whole, and we will come again and learn from this experience. Until the next one, I'm Dazzling Dave. Always Wolves.